Namaste, dear seekers of wisdom, and welcome to Gita Guides. Today, we embark on an immersive journey into Chapter 6 of the Bhagavad Gita, a chapter dedicated to the art of meditation and the mastery of the mind. This chapter, known as Dhyana Yoga or the Yoga of Meditation, offers timeless guidance on how to attain inner peace and self-realization by disciplining our thoughts and embracing the present moment. Imagine a quiet, serene space where the clamor of the world fades away, and you are left with the gentle rhythm of your own breath. In Chapter 6, Lord Krishna teaches that the path to self-realization begins with the ability to withdraw the mind from its restless wanderings. He explains that while the mind can be a friend, it is also the greatest enemy if left uncontrolled. This duality forms the essence of the chapter, acknowledging that our inner world is powerful, yet requires constant nurturing and discipline to be a source of strength. At the heart of Chapter 6 is the practice of meditation. Krishna tells Arjuna that a person who has conquered the mind finds true happiness and inner peace. He describes the ideal state of meditation as one in which the practitioner remains undisturbed by the fluctuations of the mind, much like a lake that remains calm even as the winds blow across its surface. This imagery invites us to visualize our inner self as that tranquil lake, reflecting clarity and stillness when we allow our thoughts to settle. In our modern lives, where distractions abound and our minds are bombarded with information every minute, the teachings of Chapter 6 are more relevant than ever. Krishna's words remind us that the key to navigating our daily challenges lies in cultivating a calm and focused mind. Whether you are juggling a demanding career, managing family responsibilities, or simply striving to find a moment of peace amidst the chaos, the practice of meditation offers a way to reclaim your inner sanctuary. It is a practice that not only quiets the mind but also opens the door to deeper self-understanding and clarity of purpose. Krishna emphasizes that meditation is not merely a ritual but a way of life, a discipline that requires perseverance, self-control, and sincere devotion. He encourages us to set aside time each day to turn our attention inward, to observe our thoughts without judgment, and to gradually train our minds to remain in a state of steady focus. This practice, he explains, is the means to transcend the limitations of the material world and realize our true nature as eternal souls. In doing so, we begin to see that our identity is not defined by our external circumstances, but by the inner light that resides within each of us. The emotional depth of Chapter 6 is profound. Krishna acknowledges that the mind is inherently restless and difficult to control, comparing it to a wild, unbridled horse that must be tamed. Yet, he offers hope by teaching that with persistence and practice, anyone can transform the mind from a source of turmoil into a wellspring of strength and serenity. This message is particularly empowering in today's world, where many of us struggle with anxiety, stress, and the constant chatter of our inner critic. By embracing the discipline of meditation, we learn to quiet the noise and connect with a deeper, more stable part of ourselves. As we reflect on the teachings of Chapter 6, we see how they serve as a bridge to the rest of the Bhagavad Gita. The practices of self-discipline and meditation discussed here are not isolated techniques, they are integral to the entire spiritual journey laid out in the text. The calmness achieved through meditation lays the groundwork for selfless action, profound knowledge, and unwavering devotion in the later chapters. In essence, Chapter 6 provides the tools needed to cultivate an inner state that is receptive to higher wisdom and spiritual transformation. Key learnings from this chapter are clear and transformative. First, we learn that mastering the mind is essential to experiencing true inner peace. The mind, when controlled and focused, becomes our greatest ally, helping us to navigate life's challenges with grace. Second, the chapter teaches us that meditation is a continuous practice. It requires daily commitment and patience, and its benefits accumulate over time. Third, by realizing that our true self is beyond the transient thoughts and emotions, we can free ourselves from the bondage of material concerns and discover lasting joy within. Imagine a life where, despite the chaos around you, you maintain a deep sense of calm and clarity. Picture yourself facing difficult decisions with a steady mind, unclouded by fear or doubt. This is the promise of Chapter 6, a life where inner strength is not diminished by external circumstances but is continually nurtured through the disciplined practice of meditation. It is an invitation to step away from the constant hustle and instead cultivate a space of stillness, where you can reconnect with your true self and find inspiration for every aspect of your life. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Chapter 6 of the Bhagavad Gita. If you found these insights valuable, please support our mission of spreading ancient wisdom for modern living by liking this video and subscribing to Gita Guides. Together, let us continue our path toward self-realization and inner peace. Until next time, may the light of meditation guide your every step and fill your heart with serenity.